right, and we are back here. Regular Dudes Talk Sports with your man Joe. I'm Matt. We're going to do some Pickem here for Week 8. It's unfortunate for me to say that I lost another 2 points to Joe.
Very fortunate for me.
Joe's now up 6 on the year in Pickem.
I'm not surprised yet again.
Yeah, I don't get tired of hearing that.
Good, I'll say it next week when I win again.
I will do a little justification here. I think I've been going out of my way to try to make up points. And I think that I'm down so much at this point that I'm just going to really choose what I believe here. So hang with me. We'll see if I can slowly creep my way back. We're not even halfway through the year.
That's true.
And
we have a long way to go.
We might even go through playoffs.
Maybe.
Playoffs? Anyways. See, not good with impressions. Anyways,
we're
going
to
go through... Yeah, before was not even close. We're going to go through our Week 8 games here. We're going to hop right into it. Washington at Minnesota. Do I need to ask you? I don't think I need to ask you. We're going to move on from that. By the way.
Minnesota.
Yeah, just for the viewers there, if you have any Redskin fans out there. Seattle at Atlanta.
Seattle.
I don't need to ask you again, do I? Yeah, we're both going to go ahead and be smart. Mm-hmm. Philly at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah, this is far it's pretty easy. Do you have the answer key or something? This is pretty easy.
Look at the score. Of course I have the answer key.
The Chargers at the Bears.
Ooh, this one's going to be good. I'm going to go Chicago because it's at home.
And I'm going to go the Chargers.
Does that hurt, being a Raider fan and saying that?
It does a little bit.
You don't have faith in Mac?
You know, Mac on the outside, right? And he does so much for the game. I'm not denying that. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of people that because they put Darnold above him, and he kind of gets forgotten about a little bit, but because he doesn't have all those stats.
Donald.
Aaron Donald, yeah. Aaron Donald, excuse me. Not Sam's Sam's twin brother.
Sammy Spillane.
Sammy Spillane's twin brother, Aaron. No, yeah, because of Donald, Mac kind of gets forgotten about a little bit. But the thing about Mac is he's on that outside all of the time, and they lost a couple players on the inside here. Now 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, Akeem Hicks.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. Yep, that's his name. They got gashed. And they didn't get gashed to the outside. It was all up the middle by Josh Jacobs and Latavius Murray. The reason why I'm picking the Chargers is because my gut needs Melvin Gordon to just gash them up the middle, and I'm hoping that's what happens.
No, they're going to pass to Eckler a bunch, and I'm going to do well in fantasy, and you're not.
We'll see what happens with that. But
my thing with Chicago is
that's why I'm taking the Chargers.
The reason their defense is not as good as last year is because their offense isn't as good. So they're on the field more, and I don't care how good you are, you're going to get tired. Yep. And that's why I think they've broken down over the year.
Yeah, that's fine as an explanation. Either way, I think they're going to be on the field a lot because regardless of this Charger defense being bad, in Mitch we don't trust. New York Giants at the Detroit Lions.
This is a tough game. And I want to go Giants.
Oh, man.
But I have to go Giants.
Nice.
Only because if I don't choose the Giants.
You're right. You will get ripped to absolute shreds. If it was the Patriots, we'd let you get away with it.
Yeah.
Like we did let you get away with it. But
this game is, up for grabs. I think, Detroit has a little bit of an edge because of, they're at home. Mm-hmm. And they're probably a better team. But bounce back week.
There you go. Bounce back week it is.
Saquon's another week healthier. Shepard may come back. Ingram gets more involved.
And hey.
Indoors, no weather.
No carry-on Johnson.
No carry-on.
But same reason as you. Bounce back week for the Detroit Lions here. I'm choosing Detroit. Even though I think they're not as good as the Raiders. Speaking of the Raiders, here we go. The next game. Oakland at Houston.
Gotta go Houston.
Which is why I'm going Raiders. I was skeptical about picking the Raiders to beat the Packers. Okay, at Green Bay.
I actually had more confidence in the Raiders beating the Packers than I do Raiders.
Really, I was flipped.
Only because they were coming off a bye, and I expected Gruden to be a little more prepared, and I didn't expect 6 touchdowns from Rodgers.
Gruden was fine prepared. I mean, the team wasn't. Yeah. Gruden gave the team the week off, and Gruden spent it with Zay Jones, which I'm sure they make a lovely couple. I actually think they're going to be a lot more prepared for this game. I think they're going to be up for it because this is an AFC game. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really matter, right? As you get into the playoffs, tiebreakers, it doesn't really matter your NFC games unless it's like a super tiebreaker. It's like the fourth option of who makes the playoffs.
Yeah, and you only play 4 all year.
Right. So, this is a big game. I think the Raiders know it's a big game. I think they're going to compete. And, Houston's going to come out ready to play as well because they just took a bad loss. But I got to stick with my boys. So, Raiders it is. Jets at Jaguars.
Jaguars. Start your Jacksonville defense in fantasy.
Yeah, I'm also, you can't, after seeing that performance, you can't go with the Jets from Darnold, right? You just can't. The Rams are home to the Cincinnati Bengals in London.
In London?
But I'm not going to really ask you who you think. Okay. Arizona at New Orleans, no matter what QB plays.
New Orleans.
Yeah, of course. Tampa Bay at Tennessee, at Ryan Tannehill's new home.
That's actually a tough game.
That actually could be fun to watch. Or it could be really ugly.
I
don't think there's going to be an in-between there.
I'm going to go Tennessee.
I'm also...
I like Mike Vrabel more than Bruce Arians.
Yeah, I'm also going to ride the Tannehill train there. Carolina at San Francisco. San Francisco with their new Emmanuel Sanders.
Weapon?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 49ers. I think they run all over them.
I'm also going to go 49ers here. They're at home. They're undefeated. They're riding high. Carolina still has Kyle Allen.
Yeah.
Kyle Allen has lost,
and
but
San Francisco has Tevin Coleman.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. So that means when we get to Green Bay, Kansas City, you're going to pick Kansas City because Kansas City has Dame
Williams?
No. Denver at Indianapolis.
Indy?
Yeah. It's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Denver sucks. Cleveland at New England. We're going to go New England, right?
Yeah,
Green Bay at Kansas City.
Gotta go Green Bay.
Hesitated there for a second. You just thought I was going to write it down?
No, because, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like a trap game.
Is it?
It's in Kansas City, so you gotta think Kansas City might get more of the calls. But then again, you think Green Bay is Green Bay. And
I just think Matt Moore won't put up more than 14 points. That's my personal opinion.
I just don't think Kansas City's defense is that good.
I also agree with that. Miami at Pittsburgh, the game of the week on Monday night.
Oh, I can't wait for that game, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I can't wait to not watch that as well. Yeah, it's at Pittsburgh.
You mean watch it for top-tier analysis for our podcast?
They're coming up. Well, I'm going to watch it, but am I really going to watch it?
Yes.
Pittsburgh coming off a... did they have a bye? No, who did they play last week?
Pittsburgh had a bye last week.
They had a bye last week, right? Yep. So coming off a bye, they're playing the worst team in the NFL. Seems like another no-brainer there. Dallas and the Baltimore Ravens have a bye this week. And hopefully after this, we have 3 different games here. 3 differences in our picks, which was not as much as our 7 differences last week. You got Chicago, Giants, and Texans. I have the Chargers, Lions, and Raiders. I am already not feeling confident about that slate right there, but we'll see. Hopefully I can slowly chip away from the 6-point deficit. English language I do speak.
Good.
And we'll see what happens there. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for listening.
We hope you have a good week.
And we'll see you next week.
Go watch some NBA until Sunday. Don't forget about Thursday, though. Later.